Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back to the 360 Daily Blast. Darlings, calibrate your screens immediately because the global style board has officially reached maximum velocity. From monumental Juneteenth magazine covers and high-impact European museum takeovers straight to breathtaking birthday transformations, today's lineup is pure visual warfare. Listen to me. If your wardrobe architecture isn't actively collecting full attention and shifting the rotation of the timeline, you are officially just background noise. We have 10 heavy hitters ready to recalculate your standards. Let's hit the headlines. Global icon Cardi B shuts down the Matrix as a lethal red leather Barbie. Olandria graces Rolling Stone Africa's Juneteenth cover in elite homegrown couture. Content queen Kiki drops an emotional Living My Truth birthday manifesto. Priscilla Ojo intersects fashion and sports in a creative jersey-inspired corset masterpiece. Choma Ikoku commands Gallery Lafayette in an immaculate Hatumba statement architecture. Style architect Angel Obasi serves a masterclass in high IQ, hidden effort minimalist posture. Influencer Simi Saya leaves the grid speechless in an intricately beaded birthday silhouette. Screen star Uche Montana teases the grid with a flawless high-velocity visual teaser. Tiwa Savage dominates Rolling Stone Africa's gala in a vibrant Orire fit and neon contrast. And homegrown fashion powerhouse Orire celebrates a monumental half-decade visual language layout. Now let's stop stalling and slide straight into this countdown because Cardi B just completely reminded everyone why she rules the digital grid. She dropped a visual layout wrapped entirely in a neck-snapping red leather ensemble, captioned simply as "Bleed It." That is raw, lethal, unmatched body posture. But talking about a moment that completely defines a premium global impact, look at Olandria. In celebration of Juneteenth, she graces the cover of Rolling Stone Africa's historic Afro-Dissident issue, starred entirely in designs by our very own powerhouse brands Lisa Folawio, Kilenta, and Wisdom Franklin. Beyond the immaculate visual data, she's actively driving change, recently spending time with students in Nigeria to distribute over 200 school bags and essential supplies. This is the ultimate power of representation and purposeful luxury. Now, let's talk about another milestone. Our favorite content queen Kiki dropped a belated birthday post celebrating her health, life, and entering her next big era entirely on her own terms. And honey, because her execution is always high IQ, she announced the only gift she wants is for the fans to go and stream Reheated Passion on Kiki TV. We love a data-driven queen. Speaking of brilliant execution, look at Priscilla Ojo bridging the gap between sports and high fashion. She stepped onto the grid in a jersey-inspired corset dress that is completely breaking the timeline. It is fresh, it is a block core elevated, and it is a certified 10 over 10. Now, let's cross over to Paris because Choma Goodhair just shook the Matrix. She attended the grand opening of the Africa Now exhibition at the legendary Gallery Lafayette, rocking an incredible costume look by Nigerian designer Hatumba. Darlings, let this be your official reminder to invest heavily in premium African luxury architecture. Meanwhile, style architect Angel Obasi dropped a gem that every fashion lover needs to write down. The more effortless something looks, the more effort was put to make it look that way. And honey, she delivered a masterclass in clean, hidden effort precision that completely cleansed the room. But if you want a moment that leaves you completely speechless, look at Simi Saya's breathtaking birthday dress. She stepped in front of the camera wearing a dazzling figure-hugging embellished gown, radiating old Hollywood glamour with a modern twist. The halter neck and delicate train, absolute goddess energy. Now, over on the film side, screen darling Uche Montana is keeping her cards very close to her chest, dropping a stunning visual teaser with the caption, "Something exciting this week." The timeline is already scrambling to decrypt the data. Now, talk about a well-deserved honor. The #1 African bad girl, Tiwa Savage, was spotted looking radiant at the Rolling Stone Africa Culture in the Room event, where she received the prestigious Wancom Vanguard Award for Social Impact. She made a gorgeous case for vibrant style in a yellow Orire piece, paired with contrasting green heels. Flawless contrast alignment. Finally, a massive congratulations to Orire as they officially celebrate 5 years of shaping the visual language of Nigerian joy, premium textiles, and modern femininity. The anniversary layout is pure art, and we are so excited for the next chapter. 10 entries, 10 distinct statements. The style board has officially spoken. Next up is Sporting. Welcome back to Sported, the only segment on television tracking the absolute highest level of global power moves, iconic star architecture, and history-making romance. Darlings, when the true cultural elite step out into the wild, they don't just clear the room, they reshape the global conversation data. Today, we are tracking a monumental family layout in Chicago, a legendary London night out, and the absolute biggest surprise wedding announcement of the year. Let's pull up the tracker. In the last part of segments, the Obama family makes a rare high society joint appearance for the historic center unveiling. Hip-hop royalty Eve commands London's prestigious V&A Museum in pure luxury realness. Global pop sensation Dua Lipa and actor Callum Turner shake the matrix with stunning wedding visuals. Now, first up on the radar, let's talk about a moment of pure, unadulterated, historic prestige that has completely taken over the global metrics. The Obama family made an incredibly rare and absolutely stunning public appearance together for the grand opening of the Obama Presidential Center in Chicago. Darlings, the fashion matrix on this family layout are completely lethal. The matriarch, Michelle Obama, completely commanded the space in a grey tweed fringe jacket and matching skirt by Thom Browne. Sasha Obama served pure Gen Z luxury in a white one-shoulder buckle set and cut beautifully with a brown leather belt, while Malia Obama kept it incredibly sharp and structural in a classic grey blazer and miniskirt combo. Every single one of them brought distinct high IQ posture to a historic milestone. Absolute 10 over 10. Hot. Now, shifting gears across the Atlantic over to the UK street, our favorite legendary hip-hop queen and global star icon, Eve. She was spotted looking completely radiant in London. She took to her grid to say a massive thank you to the prestigious V&A Museum for an absolutely amazing evening. Honey, seeing Eve navigate the elite global art and fashion landscape with that signature effortless edge is the ultimate testament to timeless style power. She looked expensive, polished, and permanently premium. But finally, darlings, prepare your hearts because the absolute blueprint of pop and cinema crossover couples just completely shattered the internet matrix, sending a shockwave straight through the timeline. The gorgeous Dua Lipa and Callum Turner have officially shared their breathtaking wedding photos, captioned beautifully with just 2 words: Mr. and Mrs. I love it. The visual data is staggering. Following a low-key civil layout in London, they took the grand celebration straight to a stunning romantic backdrop in Sicily. Dua was an absolute vision of high-end glamour, rocking a custom halter-neck Chanel haute couture gown intricately woven with hundreds of thousands of beads, while Callum looked every bit like the next James Bond in a flawless razor-sharp tuxedo silhouette. The newlywed energy, precious, entirely sacred, and completely unmatched on the global grid. That closes the tracker for today, darlings. The data is locked and the standards remain sky high. Let's see who is chopped and who is hot. Next up is the drip check. Let's go. Alright, darlings, no more holding back. The global board is overflowing, the lifestyle radar is locked, and the microphones are completely live. It is time to see who brought absolute high IQ creative fire to the grid and who just froze the timeline solid. Let's start with my undisputed clear-cut hot of the week. Pull up Priscilla Ojo's Jersey-inspired corset masterclass. Now guys, this is what you call raw visual disruption. Taking the core elements of athletic sports jerseys and engineering them into a sleek body sculpting corset dress silhouette, it is a pure genius, I must say. She didn't just hop on a trend, she completely reinvented bloke core with a premium high IQ edge that generated massive conversation data across the timeline. A definitive, data verified hot. She completely cleared the matrix. But let's see how the board reacts when we pivot to the international exhibition circuit. Bring up Chioma Ikoku's Her Timba moment in Paris. Oh, hold on a minute. I know exactly what the purists are going to say. Ada, commanding the Africa Now opening of Galerie Lafayette in Paris, is a massive cultural flex, and supporting homegrown architecture like her Tumba is incredibly noble. But on a hyper-competitive board next to Cardi B's lethal leather layout or Tiwa Savage's award-winning contrast alignment, this specific structural look played a bit safe for the global stage, landing it right in the mid. But no, I'm standing up for her, okay? The tailored posture was pristine, okay? Don't do Choma Ikoku like that, but fine. If the streets are demanding complete couture disruption to escape the middle tier, who is taking the absolute frostbite tonight? The final verdict is completely frozen solid. Bring up the code of the week, Angel Obasi's hidden effort minimalist layout. Look, I completely agree with her philosophy that the more effortless a blueprint looks, the more effort was actually put into creating it. But honey, on a week where birthday gowns are dripping in intricate beadwork, and icons are gracing Rolling Stone covers, and understated, quiet luxury minimalist layout just feels completely frozen out. There's no heavy impact, no unexpected color alchemy. It completely stalls compared to the raw energy on the rest of the board. Honey, if your effortless look translates as too casual for this high velocity grid, just stay in the car. It's a total freeze for me, alright? Ice cold. Next up, our movie of the day. Do stay tuned. To close out this powerhouse edition of The Circle, we are analyzing a monumental piece of cinema that isn't just selling out tickets, it is actively provoking heavy nationwide conversations about history, justice, and accountability. Our movie of the day is the gripping new political thriller currently shaking up theaters, Kalakiri, The Price of Freedom. Talk about an incredibly vital high IQ narrative architecture. Adapted from Chudi Iwazurike's acclaimed novel Prisoner of the Kalakiri and directed brilliantly by Chika C. Onu, this 96-minute trailer drops us directly onto the dark, relentless reality of Nigeria's 1990s military era. It tracks the gripping story of Mangagok, otherwise known as Mr. Resistance, a fearless pro-democracy activist and journalist who is abducted and exiled to Kalakiri, a brutal, isolated island prison where dissenting voices are engineered to be forgotten. Now, let's break down the data layout. The film pulls absolutely no punches in its world building, from the claustrophobic systematic rot of overcrowded prison yards to the heartbreaking emotional subplots like a young medical student who tragically loses his life because bureaucratic red tape refuses him treatment without a police report. The narrative highlights the true human cost of authoritarian rule. And honey, the performance matrix on this ensemble cast are completely elite. The magnificent Nancy Isime brings supreme grounded depth to the screen, while the legendary Segun Arinze delivers an absolute masterclass, using his seasoned posture to raise haunting questions about national responsibility and whether true civic freedom can exist within a broken structure. Paired with explosive, gritty energy from Charles Okocha and Caleb Richard, the production design intentionally captures our historic democratic journey in a way that feels raw, terrifying, and deeply urgent. Kalakiri isn't just standard entertainment, it is an absolute mirror to society, challenging the younger generation to wake up to their civic responsibilities and question the freedoms we often take for granted. So if your weekend plans haven't intersected with this historic cinematic blueprint yet, you are officially idling in the slow lane. It is a thought-provoking triumph that will leave you completely spellbound.
Fresh allegations of corruption and fraud has been leveled against the Honorable Minister of Interior.
Who are you in the pot of soup? You don't know the government, you talk anyhow. You come here, yellow monkey, you will go out as a black mosquito.
The man in you died the day you remained silent in the face of oppression.
Manga has been spreading lies and falsehood and propaganda against the government.
Come on, buddy. If he jam you, you go crush you.
My husband has only one enemy, and that is this government.
Then why did you come to us to help you?
You pick all these things with me.
Na me they talk to.
Don't let me come on your head with baton.
You see this okomoko way they do? Nine land me for this Kalakili Republic.
Today marks the beginning of the end of tyranny in this prison.
Our candidate is missing.
What are you looking for? You are going through our records.
You want to become president?
Yes,
For inside prison.
This place is not a popularity contest.
I, Ibe Odogo Okoko of Kalakili Republic, nobody will ever overthrow.
Small boys, though. Want their pint, I won't see their pennies.
I believe you're under the illusion that you're better than any of the prisoners here.
Bloody criminals. Now for this prisoner, I go die all of them one by one.
I no be thief. You be rogue. I no be rogue.
And just like that, darlings, the board has been completely cleared and the vibes have been fully created. That brings us to the absolute end of today's premium edition of the Spice TV 360 Daily. Keep your standards high, your strategy sharp, and your execution completely flawless. Don't get left behind. Follow the movement across all social media platforms at This is Spice TV Africa, where we're dropping the daily highlights in fashion, music, and everything currently moving the needle in the culture. Catch us in the comments and let us know who got chopped and who is still hot. Stay risky, stay expensive, stay fabulous, and always keep it stylish. Bye-bye.